We want old people? Matthew Lombardo asked, texting from the Scripps Health Hospital in San Diego where he worked as a patient financial service representative. Such reps typically meet with patients to discuss their health insurance options and are cogs in the giant 13,000-employee Scripps nonprofit machine, responsible for 5 hospitals along the West Coast. No. I mean, someone 55 or younger who is on their way out. Maybe a couple of days left or something. Konrad Piekos, a suspected heroin and methamphetamine dealer, messaged back. Okay. I'll dig around and see what I can find. Should be a few of them anyway, Lombardo responded. These conversations, according to a search warrant obtained by Forbes, allegedly took place as part of a scheme in which the Justice Department claims that, in 2020, Lombardo grabbed personal information from patients who were dying, from a homeless person to a heart attack victim, pilfering their names, birthdays, social security numbers and addresses. This data would be passed on to Piekos, who would then forward it on to other accomplices, so they could steal patients' identities and attempt to file fraudulent benefits claims, including pandemic unemployment assistance, PUA, according to investigators. The DOJ didn't say whether any successful claims were made by the accused using patients' identities, though noted they'd previously had success with filing under prisoners' names. The previously undisclosed data breach highlights how the dying make particularly good targets for such a fraud. Bed-ridden and incapacitated, they're unlikely to notice someone stealing their identity. Once they're dead, there may still be time to pilfer their ID before government death databases are updated and anti-fraud alarms go off. Some gravediggers may also feel less moral culpability about pilfering from them rather than from the living. Dead people make great targets because the crime is seen as a victimless crime, says Eliza-May Austin, a former Visa cybersecurity professional and co-founder of startup TH4TS3 Kur1 Thai company. Which is not true. It's not victimless because the families have to deal with this after the fact. Indeed, the government, in its search warrant application, noted that fraudsters are targeting dead and incarcerated people to steal pandemic-related benefits. Persons committing PUA fraud will often seek out PE, personally identifying information, from black market databases that market stolen PE, as well as seeking out PE from prisoners and deceased persons who are not eligible to claim PUA benefits, wrote the Department of Labor employee in the criminal complaint. In general, identity theft for fraudulent benefits has skyrocketed in the pandemic. A recent FTC report found that of the identity theft reports it received in 2020, more than 394,000 came from people who said their information was misused to apply for a government benefit, representing a staggering jump of nearly 3,000% from 2019.